Zero Aragi here, coming at you with another video review, and with brand new, better lighting. Not quite professional, but much better than usual. And for this inaugural review, I guess, I'll be starting with the 1 to 1/44 scale, high-grade Universal Century F91 Gundam. So for starters, here you can see his size compared to a soda can. He is actually quite a bit smaller than it is. So with that out of the way, let's move on. The colors are pretty much what you'd expect for a Gundam. Mostly white, blue, dark gray, red, and a little bit of yellow here and there. And various stickers of many different kinds. His posability is pretty decent, though I'd say that's pretty much expected from a Gundam at this point. Head can move up and down at a ball joint in the head, can tilt side to side, and rotate all the way around. There is also a joint in the body that allows the head to move back and forth, and it's really loose on mine. I don't know why. Well, anyway, the arms can also move back and forth and up and down at the body, and the actual shoulders can rotate all the way around, move back and forth and up and down. Now, the arms can go out to the side that far. The arms can also bend that far at the elbow. Rotate all the way around at the bicep. Hands are on ball joints, in and out. Rotate, though this one can't move all the way around because of this little forearm guard. Waist is on a ball joint, can move back and forth, tilt side to side, and rotate a pretty good amount. Front skirts are all one piece, can move up and down. Side skirts can move up and down and rotate a little bit. Back skirt isn't moving anywhere. I'll get to these later. Legs can move forward that far, back that far, rotate all the way around at the hip, move out to the side that far, bend that far at two joints in the knee. The shin armor can move up and down, tilt just a little bit, and move side to side a bit. Legs can move, or feet can move back and forth at the legs, as well as rotate just a bit at the legs. And the ankle armor just came out of the ball joint. Feet can move back and forth, tilt, and turn, which is nice. So the posability is quite good, especially with how tiny this guy is, compared to most other Gundam models. Next up are his accessories, and he has quite a few. So to start things off nice and simple, we'll go with the ones that are already attached to him. His high-speed beam cannons is what I think they're called. Anyway, they're obviously here just attached to his back. They're attached to these rails that go along his back, so they can slide up and down nice and easy into place. They've also got a pivot here, so they can turn side to side and tilt side to side. Now, that's about all the motion you're going to get on those things. But, oh, and they can extend like that, which gives a nice added bit of length for different poses. He's also got a assortment of other hands, which you can see here. They are trigger finger hands for holding the bazooka and the beam rifle. Getting them into his hand is pretty simple. Just take the existing hand out and put the new hand into the ball joint. Speaking of said weapons, for starters, here is his bazooka. Mostly molded in white plastic with a little bit of gray. It has one point of articulation, the grip here, which tilts back and forth. Getting him to equip it is fairly easy. Just take the back of his hand off. maybe. There we go. Then put his hand around the grip. And then put the back of his hand in place. Got it. And again, getting him to hold it fairly easy. Just take the existing hand off, pop the new hand in place, and then put him with it into any pose that suits your fancy. He also has an additional accessory that goes along with the bazooka, and that is this little clip here. Getting it onto him is fairly simple. There's this panel on his back skirt. Just get the rifles out of the way. Just take this panel off, which normally isn't this difficult. Then put the panel here on the clip, and then take this tab and put it into the slot on his back skirt. And take the bazooka, there's a tab here on it. Put the tab into the hole there, and just get it all sorted like that. And there he is with the bazooka stored. Next, he has two beam sabers. As usual, they are just little bits of plastic with holes in the end. He comes with two very bright green beams to use with it. Just stick the peg in the beam into the port in the beam saber, then drop it into his hand. Usually helps if the hand is actually attached to him. He doesn't hold it super firmly, but as long as you don't turn him upside down or anything, it's not going to fall out. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, there is nowhere to store the beam sabers, which is a bit disappointing. He's also got a beam rifle with no real posability to speak of. You can equip it very easily. Just take the back of the hand off like with the bazooka. Wrap the hand around the grip. And then put the back of the hand in place. Get his original hand out of the way. And put this hand in its stead. There you go. He also has a beam shield, which comes with a secondary accessory. First, there's the beam shield itself, a very nice big piece of plastic, or clear green plastic. As a sort of addition to it, it comes with this little clip here. All you really do is just take a long portion of the clip, put it through there. Nice and easy. Take this panel off of him, put this tab into that hole there, and there he is with the beam shield equipped. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. He also has these fins that go on his shoulders. They're for some kind of super mode. I've not seen the movie, so I'm not entirely certain how that works. There's just these little panels here in his shoulder armor. Just slide these out of there. Take the new fin and put it in there instead. Just like that. creates quite a difference. His final accessory, and it goes along with those shoulder fins, he has this replacement faceplate. My camera will focus in on it. He replaces his normal faceplate. To do it, you simply have to take the top of the head off, take this faceplate out, pop the new one in its place, maybe, and then put the helmet back on. Like that. So, fairly simple, despite the struggles I seem to have. Come on, stand. That was quite a lot of accessories, but that finishes up all of them. So, with that done, I will call this the end of my review of the 1 to 1/44 scale high-grade Universal Century F91 Gundam. So, until next time, bye-bye.